Hello and welcome back with another interesting video. Let's dive in by hitting the subscribe button. If you're looking for car-specific rust prevention tips, different car brands and models have varying levels of rust resistance based on materials, coatings, and design. Below is a detailed guide, including specific car models and rust protection strategies. Regular washing and waxing are best for all vehicles. Some vehicles like Toyota Tacoma, Honda CR-V, and Ford F-150 are more prone to rust in areas like the frame and wheel wells. Regular washing helps prevent rust buildup. Best practices for different car types: trucks and SUVs like Toyota Tacoma, Ford F-150 and Chevy Silverado often have exposed frame rails and undersides that collect salt and dirt. Use a high-pressure undercarriage washer and apply fluid film or crown annually. For sedans and compact cars such as Honda Accord, Toyota Camry and Subaru Legacy, pay extra attention to rocker panels and wheel wells where rust tends to form. Wax the paint every 2 to 3 months and touch up paint chips quickly. Luxury cars like BMW 3 Series, Mercedes-Benz E-Class and Audi A4 sometimes use aluminum body panels which don't rust but can corrode. Avoid automatic car washes with harsh chemicals that can strip factory coatings. Recommended rust prevention products: for frame and undercarriage, fluid film is best for trucks and SUVs, while crown rust protection is best for long-term protection. For paint protection, use Turtle Wax Seal and Shine or Megear's Ultimate Liquid Wax. Protecting the undercarriage is essential for rust-prone vehicles. Certain vehicles have historically suffered from rust-prone undercarriages, such as the Toyota Tacoma from 2005 to 2015 models, which had frame rust issues that led to recalls. The Ford F-150 from 2009 to 2014 models experienced rocker panel and cab corner rust. The Honda CR-V from 2012 to 2016 models had rear subframe and wheel well rust. Best methods to protect the undercarriage include oil-based undercoatings like fluid film, wool wax, and NHOU oil, which are best for preventing corrosion. Rubberized undercoating such as Rust-Oleum Professional Undercoating is good for soundproofing but can trap moisture if rust is already present. Annual undercarriage washes, especially after winter or off-road trips, are highly recommended. Some of the best vehicles for rust resistance based on factory protection include the Tesla Model Y and Model 3, which have aluminum construction that prevents rust. The Audi A6 and A8 undergo an extensive galvanization process. The Volvo XC90 uses zinc-coated steel for corrosion resistance. Fixing paint chips and scratches immediately is crucial. Common rust-prone areas in popular models include the Subaru Forester and Outback, which have issues with rocker panels and rear wheel arches. The Mazda CX-5 and Mazda 3 are prone to rust on the hood and fenders. The Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra often experience rust in the rear wheel wells and tailgate areas. Here's how to fix minor rust and paint chips. First, clean the area with isopropyl alcohol or a degreaser. Then use a fine grit sandpaper around 220 to 320 to remove surface rust. Apply a rust converter like POR 15 or Rust-Oleum Rust Reformer to neutralize the rust. Use OEM touch-up paint for the best match, which is available from the dealership or online. Finally, seal the repair with a clear coat for long-term protection. Rust-proofing sprays and coatings, especially for high-rust areas and older vehicles, are super important. If you live in the Rust Belt like the Midwest and Northeast US or Canada, rust-proofing is essential, especially for older models. Here are the best rust-proofing products by category. For oil-based sprays, which are best for long-term protection: fluid film. This is the best for trucks and SUVs. Wool wax. It's thicker and longer lasting than fluid film. Crown rust protection. It penetrates deep into seams. For rubberized undercoating, which is great for sound deadening and rust prevention. Rust-Oleum undercoating. This is good for wheel wells and the undercarriage. For rust converters, which are for treating existing rust. POR 15 Rust Preventive Paint. This is the best for frame repairs. Rust-Oleum Rust Reformer, a budget-friendly option. Proper storage and parking are crucial to prevent rust. Avoid these common mistakes: parking on grass, dirt or gravel. Moisture rises from the ground and accelerates rust. Storing in a humid garage. A poorly ventilated garage can trap moisture, making rust worse. Covering a wet car. This traps moisture against the body, leading to faster rusting. Here are the best storage practices by car type. For classic cars like the Ford Mustang, Chevy Camaro or Porsche 911, use a climate-controlled garage with a dehumidifier. Apply ceramic coatings for long-term paint protection. For daily drivers like the Toyota RAV4, Honda Civic or Ford Escape, park in a garage if possible. Use a breathable car cover, not plastic, which traps moisture. For off-road vehicles like the Jeep Wrangler, Toyota 4Runner or Land Rover Defender, wash thoroughly after off-road trips. Apply underbody rustproofing annually. Drainage maintenance is key to preventing water traps that cause rust. Many cars have drain holes in the doors, sunroof and trunk to let water escape. If these get clogged, moisture builds up and accelerates rust. Here are some common rust-prone drainage areas by model: Subaru, Forester and Outback. Sunroof drains clog easily. Honda Civic and Accord door drains can become blocked. BMW 3 Series and Mercedes-Benz C-Class trunk drainage issues. To keep drain holes clear, you should use compressed air or a pipe cleaner to clear clogged sunroof drains. Check door drain holes regularly and clear any debris. Ensure weather stripping is intact to prevent leaks. In conclusion, let's talk about the best cars for rust resistance and the rust-prone models. The most rust-resistant cars which have factory-design protection include as Tesla Model Y and Model 3. Their aluminum bodies prevent rust. Volvo CAD 90, it has zinc-coated steel and high-quality paint. Audi A6 and A8. These cars go through an extensive galvanization process. Or Porsche 911, fully galvanized since the 1970s. On the other hand, some vehicles are more rust-prone and require extra protection. Toyota Tacoma, especially pre-2016 models. These have frame rust issues. Honda CR-V, particularly the 2012 to 2016 models. They have rear subframe rust. Ford F-150, from the 2009 to 2014 models. Rocker panel and wheel well rust are common. Mazda 3 and CX-5. These often have hood and fender rust. Would you like specific product recommendations or DIY tutorials for rust-proofing your car?